Hello and welcome, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our daily vibe messages from our guides for December the 5th. So jumping right in, what have we got? The first card we have is and I'm using the Spirit Animal Oracle for this reading today. So we have the whale spirit and it says, trust the great mystery. Okay, so maybe certainty's not offered to us right now, and we're being asked to trust the process of co-creation. This card reminds us that our primary reality is not that of the material world, but that of the spirit world, right? So we need to tap into our higher self. We need to tap into trust. We must trust absolutely that what will come will be far better and for our highest good today. We need to stay in our present moment of awareness and hold those intentions, okay, safely until it's time for them to manifest into the real world. So we need to let go of that. We need to let go, for we will not be left behind. Some things take longer than others to arrive. So let's just not get all stressed out today. Okay, this is a card that says just breathe. Okay, take yourself to center. Don't allow yourself to get up in your head and start doing that stinking thinking, presuming and assuming that things aren't going to work out. Things are just taking a little bit longer, because with this card we have temperance, and temperance is a card of taking ourselves to center and balancing. I love, as I tell you, that it always depicts either an angel or spiritual realm of wings behind the graphics of a person, and that means that we're being given options and offers coming our way, and we're going back and forth with our choices and decisions, but Spirit's got our back and leading us through this journey. So this is a card that says, do things in moderation. Don't get all stressed out. Don't try to force any issues. Don't try to push something that isn't ready to manifest and become a reality yet. Okay. Now, coming in next, we have, oh, this is crazy. We have the turkey spirit, and it says, give with gratitude and grace. So turkey spirit is all about stepping up and, we have the potential to manifest a rich reality, and turkeys represent generosity in this deck and celebration of abundance through giving to others. So if we give freely without expectation, we will receive back, for the manifestation of abundance is happening right now. So we need to align with it by sharing our good fortune with others, whether we give them money, loving guidance, the gift of listening, or even kindness in any form. We need to immerse ourselves today in the flow of generous abundance, being a channel for this desire to come through us, be shared with others. And what we give, we get back, right? So this is all about the law of abundance and knowing that by doing this, abundance will be ours today. With that comes the Three of Pentacles, and this is teamwork is dream work, working with others. And I had just said the turkey spirit implies that we should be giving of ourselves, whether it's giving information, working with a team of people, whether we're sharing our gifts and our talents and what we have in our workforce or a project or an organization or something we're involved in. This is what we're doing. We're sharing that abundance of knowledge. This is a card that says you could be asked to step up on your platform to teach, preach, and convey information to other people. And it might be at work where you're asked to help other people. Maybe you've got a job description now this week that's saying you're in charge of a team of people, or you're in charge of something there at work where they're going to rely on you and you're going to rely on them. So teamwork is dream work, my beautiful fellow Pisces. Now, our next card is the chameleon spirit. And I just love the graphics on this deck. And we know chameleons have the ability to change, okay, and adapt to their environment and situations in their lives. So this is all about acting as if and preparing us for changes that will greatly benefit us. And our outer conditions are changing maybe as well, and we're required to come into harmony with them so we can co-create our greatest dreams. Maybe we're feeling sensitive, but that could be handy, enabling us to determine how best we are going to adapt to this change, a situation, because we know the chameleon is all about changing, right? Adapting, changing his colors right before our eyes. So this is a card that says you're going to be able to do that. Take a break from social media too. Self-care and time out is the answers to any temporary dilemmas that could be going on today. Maybe we've been going through an awful lot of change that's confusing to us. So right now, maybe we need to just be grounded so that we can restore restore ourselves about being grounded again. So, being sensitive and having empathy for others can become a heavy burden if we don't practice self-care. Could it be we're feeling stressed because we've turned in to challenging emotions that are even ours? This card says, it does not want us to adapt to these conditions by withdrawing or distracting ourselves, hoping and feeling feelings will go away, or attempting to rescue another who may be having a pity party. We can be swallowed up trying to manage everybody else. It's a time to figure out where we end, and the rest of the world begins. So, you could be kind of consoling somebody today, because with this card comes the Three of Swords, and there could be somebody around you. Now, they just said to me having a pity party, and when I see this, I see heartbreak, disappointment, but maybe they're going on and on about a situation in their life that they can't seem to pull themselves out of and move away from. Now, this is all about being able to adapt to change and realizing that when disappointing times happen in our lives, or breakups or whatever, we have to adapt to that with that change and keep moving forward. So there could be somebody that you're trying to console at work, or a friend or a family member, or some of you may be having to adapt to this, but this is a card of healing. So these changes are coming in that will allow you to heal through these disappointing times. Okay, so know that you will adapt to the new beginning, to the new change in your life. That's, not this one. Now, coming in next at the end of the week, or the end of the day, we've got Rabbit Spirit. And rabbits are lucky, right? They're very, they flourish and they co-create, and, it's a time of fertility. We know with rabbits, right? So this is an interesting card that says, now is a lucky time. So we're moving forward here. Today is also the time to be fruitful and productive and enjoy our energy. At this time, whatever we intend to bring to life will find fertile ground. There are no mistakes today, really. When we are co-creating with spirit, let new ideas spring into the surface, knowing that now is a lucky time of tremendous possibility. So this is a fertile and beautiful experience maybe today we're going through. We're growing and we're expanding our horizons, okay? We're being invited into a new life that we have no experience with, but we have no fear. We can go after what we want because we're prepared. And in comes a chariot to tell us we're prepared. This is, here he is dressed in all his gear to get on that motorcycle, and he knows that he's ready to go out there and face the elements. So, as I say in the traditional tarot, he goes into that arena and he knows there's risks, he knows there's consequences, but because he's prepared himself, he doesn't get hurt. He doesn't get killed. He doesn't get eaten by those lions. He manages to get through that, and he comes out the other end a champion. So the chariot is all about you realizing that this is going to be a fertile and lucky time for you. So move into it. Embrace it. Today's a great day. There's change. You're overcoming certain things. You're grateful for what you have, and you're trusting that things are meant to be for you today. So the champion card. You could be planning a trip or on a wheeled vehicle, any wheeled vehicle. You could be planning a road trip of some sort today. Maybe today your job has entailed you travel and you have to go somewhere else. Maybe you're going to a different office, or maybe you're not, this isn't the day you work, remotely. Maybe you're having to go into work today, because a lot of people are still divvying that up and sharing those moments of part-time at home and part-time at the office or the workplace. So let's see what we have. We have momentum. Well, momentum usually refers to movement, right? So we are moving forward, albeit it could be a little bit slow. We've got have patience while we're getting through this today, right? You got a big no here. So whatever question you're asking right now, they're telling you no. And move on. So maybe that's your question. Do you stay in a situation that really isn't the best for you? Okay, sometimes we get in our comfort zone, or it's a dysfunctional comfort zone. It's scarier to stick our head out and leave than and adapt to a new beginning than it actually is to stay put. But they're saying no, you need to move on and have patience and keep going forward. Well, my beautiful, beautiful fellow Pisces and mermaids and mermen, this is our daily messages, and I wish you a great remainder today, a healthy, prosperous, successful, and beautiful day today. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces.